Belinda and HarperAudio Australia present this unabridged recording of The Golden Thread, written by Tia Cooper and read by Annabelle Tudor. Vale Chief Engineer Dennis Francis Brown, 18th of October 1956 to the 2nd of June 2024. Prologue. Wednesday, 7th of October, 1846. Sydney, New South Wales. The moon rose, elongating the shadows and casting a glimmering path over the serene waters of Sydney Harbour, as the night enveloped the castellated towers and turrets of Government House. The never-ending cacophony of the colony's politics paused, curtains drawn, lamps extinguished, doors shut tight against the riffraff. Confident the bustling household had settled, she turned from the window and retrieved the leather pouch of gold nuggets from beneath her narrow trundle bed, then tucked the small pieces of washed calico into the pocket of her apron, along with her mother's silver needle case and a skein of silk embroidery thread. Holding the candlestick steady, she crept into the cloying darkness of the eaves above the servants' quarters, the air heavy with the heat of the day and the scent of forgotten memories. Step by careful step, lips clamped tight, she edged up the narrow ladder, determined to fulfill the promise she had made. Some would think her foolish, but her word was her bond, and no matter what thoughts plagued her in the darkest, loneliest moments of the night, she couldn't doubt him. Standing on tiptoe, she ran her fingers along the lintel, pulled down the key, slipped it into the lock, and eased open the door. Amongst the detritus of past governors and their families, she found the trunk, the engraved name adorned with a frieze of breadfruit leaves, just as she remembered, as bold as the man who had owned it, William Bligh. The name gleamed in the candlelight. Her nimble fingers traced its contours, trembling with anticipation as she pried open the time-worn brass hasp to reveal a treasure trove of forgotten garments, each with their own story, their own memories. Silken whispers of the past, stories her mother had told of Governor Bligh's daughter, Mary, of her fiery nature and her love of clothes, and amongst them, the yellow silk dress, its vibrant hue barely dulled by the passage of time. She sank down, yards of golden damask cradled in her lap, and marvelled at the intricate embossed patterns, seeing her mother's hand smoothing the material as she recounted the stories of the past, of the fledgling colony, the group of disparate men and women thrown upon an unknown land. What better place to secure her own promise of the future? By the light of the carefully concealed candle, she bent to her task. With meticulous care, she unpicked the voluminous hem of the dress, eyes straining in the dim light, and attached the tiny little pockets she had made from an old calico apron to the underside of the hem, sandwiched between the layers of lining at regularly spaced intervals. The hours ticked by, the skirt hot and heavy in her lap, the atmosphere suffocating as she cleaned and polished each nugget before carefully securing it in its resting place. And then, finally, the long and arduous task of reattaching the hem. Baste, stitch, polish, reinforce, secure. Tiny, tiny stitches anchoring the treasures in their hiding place. Night after night, the eaves of the servants' quarters stood sole witness to her strained eyes and needle-pricked fingertips. A silent, lonely task, and each day when the horizon lightened, she would return the dress to its hiding place and make her way back down the rickety ladder to her narrow bed, to snatch a few minutes' sleep before rising to the beck and call of all, finding solace in the knowledge that the treasure was safe, until he returned to claim it. 1. Wednesday, 1st of May.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?